Yesterday, Saraji was explaining on Dana. Saraji was explaining about Paṇḍitā Dana. Saraji had not finished yet, but 1 hour was up, so Saraji had to stop. Yesterday, the Buddha to be performed Paṇḍitā Dana in order to be free from suffering of the samsara round of existences. So Buddha to be performed Paṇḍitā Dana in order to be free from the suffering of samsara, in order to gain cessation of nama-rupa phenomena. Buddha to be did not struggle himself alone from the samsara. If a person performs dana in order to struggle oneself from the samsara oneself, the quality of dana will not be as great. Buddha to be performed this dana in order to free other beings as well from the samsara. And his dana, his paramita dana. So in the world, there are people who do dana with good aim and objective. When there are tragedies such as fire and flood, many people give help without regard to the class of the people. So they are helping people from all walks of life who suffered from such tragedies. So they are helping in order to make them well. And also there are people who build orphanage for the orphans, giving them necessary support. And also there are those who sacrifice themselves to help and cure people who are suffering from leprosy without any disgust. So they are helping people so that these people will be relieved from their physical and mental suffering. When these people are happy without expecting for personal gain, such kind of dana is called paramita dana. In this Buddha Sasana as well, there are study centers for the monks, training monks so that their physical, verbal, mental action will be pure, clean, blameless, and gentle. So they are training so that monks and also lay people will have humane mind, to have human attitude, and to be extraordinary beings. So people are supporting such centers individually or as a group, supporting with robes, dwelling place, medicine, food, and so on. And also, people are supporting meditation centers like this place, supporting with the 4 requisites for people to practice in the meditation center. This forest meditation center was established not long ago, and the devotees who had great karma and who had great knowledge, they supported in every way they can, because they know that it is essential to practice in order to be free from suffering of the samsara. So they support it in every way they can. So their support has been a great help to the meditation center. And their dana is called Paṇḍitā Dana or Paramita Dana. There are various kinds of dana. Low quality dana, medium quality dana, and the best quality dana. So whatever dana a person is performing, it is very important to do a good quality dana. By doing thus, with Kammasakata Samadhi, one's dana will be a good quality dana. When performing ordinary kind of dana with Kammasakata Samadhi, in order to be free from suffering of the samsara, it's said to be building a vehicle. So the example is given as a vehicle because if a person has to travel on foot to a nearby place, it is not tiring. But if the person has to travel so many miles away without using a vehicle, it will be very tiring and it will be exhausting. So one should make of a vehicle in order to travel to a far away place. As much the vehicle is good, one can travel in comfort and ease. And when traveling in the round of existences, karma, one's deeds play an important role. People are traveling from one life to another. So people are life travelers. When they are traveling from one life to another, they need a very good quality vehicle. So there are various kinds of vehicles when traveling from one life to another. Dana vehicle, Sucharita Dhamma vehicle, which is a morality vehicle, Samatha vehicle, tranquility or concentration vehicle, Vipassana vehicle, insight vehicle, Ariya Magga vehicle, path knowledge vehicle, and also Samapatti vehicle. So there are many vehicles mentioned in the text. So one should perform wholesome deed that is blameless, that brings good result. When one is traveling, when one wishes to travel to a sukati, a good existence. And also, one should accumulate wholesome deeds in a way of building a vehicle in order to travel to Nibbana, where there is genuine peace. Among the wholesome deeds, dana is the easiest. Dana is the easiest, and it also gives the least result. But when one performs dana without expecting personal gain, but when one aims for being free from the suffering, such kind of dana is great. And dana can give results such as bhoga sampatti, accomplishment of wealth. When a person performs dana with pure volition, wanting others to be well, such kind of dana can give result, and the donor will have the result of being well-to-do in life, having a comfortable life with good resources. Having a well-to-do life, the person will also have the chance to support, to give help to others. Being able to give help to others, being able to support material things to the needy people, giving help to invalid persons as well, such kind of good deeds can be done. And doing such good deeds, supporting, helping others, one will not be inferior among the society. So doing dana, one can have the result of bhoga santati, accomplishment of wealth. So this dana will become a vehicle, the vehicle leading to the accomplishment of wealth. And dana is very important. When the person can perform dana systematically, the person can overcome a extreme form of lobha, dosa, and moha. Overcoming extreme form of lobha, dosa, and moha by doing systematic dana. The path to sila, the path to morality, also opens up. People who perform misconduct, they commit misconduct due to selfishness, and they cannot overcome this extreme form of lobha, dosa, moha. By performing dana, one can overcome extreme form of lobha, dosa, moha, and thus one's dana will be great. It will be a good quality dana. Performing dana systematically, one overcomes extreme form of hatred and also extreme form of cruelty. If a person do not know the difference between wholesomeness and unwholesomeness, they will be committed. Performing dana, one can overcome extreme form of defilements. Defilements will have no chance to arise when a person can do systematic dana. So by performing a systematic dana, the path to morality will open up. There will be sucharita. One will have self-control if one is controlling oneself not to commit misconduct. Then the person is also preventing others from being hurt. Performing dana, one also develops loving kindness and compassion towards others. One has consideration and empathy towards others. Having compassion towards others, one will prevent others from being hurt, and at the same time, one automatically controls oneself. In this way, the path to morality opens up. So this dana, the vehicle dana, when performing this dana, one can also open the path of morality, and thus one is building morality vehicle by performing this dana vehicle. Performing dana, one can gain the benefit of bhoga sampati, accomplishment of wealth. And by practicing morality, one will have bhava sampati. One can be reborn in good existences, such as human life or deva life. A person who does not want to be reborn in lower existences needs to practice morality. So it is a good vehicle, and Saraji had given the example that as much the vehicle is good quality, one can travel in comfort. In the same way, when one performs morality, when one observes morality, it will be a good vehicle in order to reach the good destination of good assistance. By controlling oneself, one is preventing others from being hurt. Performing dana is helping others so that others will be well. And observing sila, one is controlling oneself so that others will not be harmed. As a human being, it is important not only to do dana to help others to be well, but it is very important to control oneself, to observe morality, so that one will be helping others, preventing others from being harmed. So by observing morality, one is preventing others from being harmed, and thus the person who practices morality will have a good result of well-being, and also the person will be reborn in good existences such as human life and deva life. So this dana vehicle is very useful. If the person performs dana only without any good aim and objective, without practicing sila, the person cannot be reborn in good existences, and thus the person's dana cannot or will not have the chance to give result. If a person is born in a good existence, there will also be bhoga sampati, accomplishment of wealth. Being born in good existences, such as human life or deva life, there will be opportunity for one's dana to give full fruit. So it is very important to observe morality. So one should perform dana as well as observe morality, and thus the person will be a wise person. One should observe morality, one should perform dana as well as observe morality based on kammaskata samadhi. When one can make use of this kammaskata samadhi, the knowledge that good deeds bring good results, bad deeds bring bad results, if you can make use of this knowledge, one will have profit or a lot of benefit.
Dana yana sucirita sila yana povido ayipawa.
So sucirita dana, moral conduct dana, is more important. Sucirita yana, moral conduct vehicle, is more important than the dana yana. So if one does not observe morality, one cannot be reborn in good existence, and thus his or her dana cannot give result. And the person's dana yana, the person's dana vehicle will be of no use if the person is not reborn in good existences, failing to observe morality. And one has to continue the journey onwards to other existences. So one needs a good vehicle to continue the journey. One must build morality vehicle as much as one can, so that this morality vehicle will be a good quality. And one should also build up samatha jhana, concentration vehicle. Only if one is in good existence, one can build such vehicles. Being born as a human is very profitable. Being born as a deva, deva, it is called good existence. But as a deva, they are enjoying, having fun, enjoying the comfort as a result of good deeds one had done in a human life. So the devas, they are wasting much of their time with fun, so they fail to practice morality, and as they have to continue the journey, they will not have a good vehicle. Human life is very good. As a human being, people have sharp mind, and human being is called manusa because human beings have a sharp mind. It is said that human life is better than the Dawadinsa Deva life because humans have sharp mind, they have strong mindfulness, and also eightfold noble path leading to Nibbana could be developed in human life. Based on these factors, human life is better than Deva life. When it is said that humans have sharp mind, there are two kinds: good sharp mind and bad sharp mind. When a person commits misconduct, when a person is selfish for oneself, when the person does not have patience, forgiveness, no compassion, no kamaskata samadhi, having delusion, indulging in the defilement, committing unwholesome deeds, such people have sharp mind in a bad way. And such people, they are bound to do 5 kinds of heinous deeds, such as killing parents, killing Arahat, making the Buddha bleed, and also to have split up between the Sangha. Such kind of heinous deeds are done by people who have a sharp mind in a very bad way. So when the person commits such misconduct, such deeds can pull down the person to a very lowest of existence. And the other kind is to have a sharp mind in a good way. Having a sharp mind in a good way, one can perfect Parami, one can do perfection. so that one can be reborn, one will attain one's goal. So Manusa is the human being who has sharp mind. And humans have a mix of sharp mind in a bad way and in a good way. People who do not know that they should rectify themselves are the people who have sharp mind in a bad way. When it is said a sharp mind, there are mental factors such as viriya, effort, or the courage. Viriya, effort can also be in both ways. Daring to do misconduct, it can also be called viriya. And the courage to do good deeds, it is also called viriya. When a person is daring to do misconduct, the person is said to be ruthless. And when a person has the courage to do good deed, the person is said to be a diligent or ardent person. And to have a sharp mind, one needs mindfulness. In the Deva world, there is a lot of pleasure and comfort. And when there is a lot of pleasure and comfort, these persons or these devas do not have good mindfulness. Because they are having a lot of pleasure, Deva do not have good mindfulness. In lower existences such as hell, the hell people, they do not have mindfulness because their suffering is so great. And also, you can look at animals, they do not have mindfulness. So people who are suffering a lot, people who have great suffering, do not have good mindfulness. As a human being, there is a mixture of both suffering and pleasure, suffering and comfort, a mixture of suffering and comfort in human life. So in order to gain happiness, in order to gain peace, one needs to be mindful. In order to avoid suffering, one needs to be mindful. So having these mental factors such as viriya, effort, and sati, mindfulness, human beings have a sharp mind. And the human being's mindfulness is said to be stronger than the devas. And also, in human realm, the human have more opportunity to practice the Dhamma. In the Deva world, it is full of fun. Deva land is full of sensual pleasure. So there is no quiet, there is less quiet place than the human world. So in order to practice meditation, one needs a secluded, quiet place. And human world is the best place to practice. Even the Buddha-to-be, when reborn in the Deva world, the Buddha-to-be did not wish to continue his life in the Deva world. So he ended up his Deva life to be reborn in a human life where he could do practice. That's why it is said that human life is better than the Deva life, based on the fact that humans have a sharp mind, mindfulness is stronger, human can cultivate mindfulness, and only in this in the human life there are various methods available in order to practice to gain genuine peace. That's why human life is better than Deva life. So now one knows that it is better as a human being. Human life is better than Deva life. So as a human being, one can be well-to-do in life. One can perform dana. One can have this dana vehicle. And by practicing sucharita, one can also build up sila jhana. There are 10 types of sucharita, 3 concerning with the body, 4 concerning with the speech, and 3 concerning with the mind. Refraining from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, it is bodily sucharita. Refraining from lying, slandering, harsh speech, frivolous talk, it is verbal sucharita. And the 3 sucharita concerning with the mind, not wanting to take other people's belongings by force, not wanting to kill or torture others, having right view that good deeds bring good results, bad deeds bring bad results. There are existences, there is rebirth, and one's life does not just end after death. So such things are sucharita concerning with the mind. So in the sucharita, the bodily sucharita and the verbal sucharita is concerning with sila. And if one can refrain from this misconduct by body and speech, there will be sucharita, and one is building a good sila jhana, sila vehicle. Having this sila vehicle, one can reach one's destination in comfort. So as the human, they are reborn in good existence as a human being. So one should invest, one should do investment as in a human life so that one can reap the profit. And Saraji will explain how one should do investment in human life in order to reap the profit in the following Dhamma talk.